Hey everybody, welcome to another video. And okay, so it's been a while since I've been on camera. Usually, the last the last many videos I've been off camera doing gameplay content. I wanted to do. I think the last video that I did where I was on camera was my review of The Beast in the Cave. So I wanted to go back and go back to the channel roots, so to speak, and do a book review. We're gonna start, if you guys have been a long time viewer, so this is Assassin's Creed Renaissance. It's the first book in the Assassin's Creed book series, at least as far as I know. From what I was able to find out, this is the first book in the series. It's written by Oliver Bowden? I think it's Bowden. I don't know if that's a pen name or not. I would assume so. But if you guys have been a long time viewer, then you've probably seen my Assassin's Creed, my playthroughs of Assassin's Creed 1 and Assassin's Creed 2. And Renaissance actually follows the story of Assassin's Creed 2. So we have this character, Ezio Auditore, who becomes an assassin after his family is betrayed and murdered. And he basically spends the whole book hunting down and killing the people responsible for his family's murders and looking for this magical, mystical artifact. So it follows the events of the game very closely. Very closely. There are one or two things that are changed here and there. But overall, the changes are minuscule. It's pretty much... I'm playing Brotherhood at the moment and doing a recording series of that. And some of this, they reference a lot of the stuff from Brotherhood in the Renaissance novel, which isn't bad. So it adds a little bit of extra backstory to a lot of the characters, especially to what's her name, Christina, and her relationship with Ezio. Overall, the book is well written, very well written. It's very well paced, and you don't have to play the games in order to enjoy the book, and vice versa. If you've never played the game and you just see the book, you go, oh, that sounds interesting. Pick it up and give it a read, and you can enjoy it. On the other hand, if you have played the games, then Renaissance is a good way to kind of maybe revisit is not the right word, but it's the best word that I can come up with, is to kind of revisit the series. The one thing I did really appreciate about this book is that they stuck to the historical setting. So I mentioned this in my playthrough of Assassin's Creed 1. I'm not a huge fan of the modern storyline with Desmond and Lucy and everybody else. I don't care about the 21st century stuff. I want to be in the historical time period of, well, in this case, Renaissance Italy. The first game was set in the Jerusalem during the Third Crusade, and it kind of jumped between that and the modern, like, 21st century timeline, and I wasn't a huge fan of the 21st century stuff. It just felt off, and there was no real no real build up to it really. So I really did appreciate that they stuck to the historical side of the Renaissance um, story instead of this complicated modern day thing. Now, unfortunately, I will say it is kind of unfortunate. Let me just see if I can find it. I think they do actually reference. Um, um, oh no, they don't reference it, do they? Um, it doesn't look like it. I thought they referenced the modern timeline, but apparently not. Um, okay, so overall, it's a great book. It's well written. It's well paced. The author does a really good job of setting up the scenes, building tension. I particularly liked the sequence with Ezio getting the blade, the hidden blade. Um, he kind of freaks out a little bit when Leonardo pretends to cut his finger off. In the game, he's just kind of like, oh, okay, yeah, haha, very funny. In the book, he actually gets kind of angry with him and tells him off a little bit, which I thought was much more reasonable. um, anyway, yeah, so if you haven't read it, I highly recommend it. It is definitely worth reading. Um, I've got some other videos coming up, um, so stay tuned for those. I've got a whole lot of other book reviews planned, some H.P. Lovecraft stuff coming up. I've got um, I've got a couple of other Gearbox segments coming up. So, stay tuned for those. And yeah, I'll see you for the next one. Thanks for watching, everybody. If you liked the video, drop a like and a comment. Subscribe if you want to see more. Do all the good stuff that most YouTubers ask you to do. Ring the bell. You know the whole drill. Thanks again, and I will see you for the next one very soon. Take care, guys.